Good day, grade 8. Due to the high heat index, classes have been suspended. Pag-asa recommends that you stay at home and stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water. In this video, I am going to discuss the proof inequalities in a triangle using two-column proofs. But before that, let's have a review first. Okay, try this one. Complete the statement with less than or greater than. We have here comparing segment XB to ZB. This is less than. Okay, next. Here we have angle A and L. This is angle A and L. Comparing daw kay angle R and L. So this is less than. Dahil ang opposite side ni angle A and L ay si segment LA which is 4. Dito naman kay angle R and L, ang opposite side niya ay RL. Since si LA is shorter than segment LR, we can say that the angle of A and L is less than the angle of R and L. Okay? Next. Okay, let's try this one. We have triangle ABC and triangle XYZ. However, we are comparing segment YZ to segment BC. So, ano ito? This is greater than. Kasi ang opposite angle ni segment YZ ay si angle ZXY, which is 59 degrees. Comparing kay segment BC ng opposite angle ay si angle BAC na 52 degrees lang. 'Di ba? Okay, so we can say that segment YZ is greater than segment BC. Next. Okay, another one. We are comparing angle QRV kay angle XRV. So this is less than. 'Di ba? Kasi ang opposite side ni angle QRV ay si segment QV which is 11. While ang opposite side naman ni angle XRV ay si segment XV which is 13. Mas pahaba si 13 comparing kay 11. So we can say that angle QRV is less than the angle XRV. Okay? Okay? So before we proceed to our discussion which is yung proving, let's recall first yung mga theorems na na-discuss natin. Kasi magagamit natin yun as our reason kapag nagpo-prove tayo. Okay? So, on this side, andito yung mga statements and we will try to match this one on this side sa mga pangalan ng theorem. Okay? Let's have number 1. The measure of an exterior angle is always greater than the measure of any of the two remote interior angles in a triangle. This is exterior angle yung nabanggit. So this is exterior angle inequality theorem. Okay? Number 2. The sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. Okay? This is triangle inequality theorem. Number 3. If one angle is larger than the other angle, the side opposite of the larger angle is the longer side. Okay, ang kino-compare ay angle. And then yung conclusion natin ay yung side. So this is angle side inequality theorem. Okay, number 4 naman. If one side is longer than the other side, the angle opposite the longer side is the larger angle. Okay, yung kino-compare naman dito ay yung mga side. And then yung conclusion natin ay angle. So this is side angle inequality theorem. Okay, number 5. If two sides of a triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle, and the included angle of the first is greater than the included angle of the second. then the third side of the first triangle is longer than the third side of the second triangle. So, ang given natin dito ay yung included angle. So, this is the hinge theorem or yung SAS inequality theorem. Okay? Number 6 naman. If two sides of a triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle, the third side of the first is longer than the third side of the second. Then the included angle in the first triangle is greater than the included angle in the second triangle. So, ang given naman here ay yung third side daw. So, this is converse of hinge theorem or yung SSS inequality theorem. Okay? So, our topic for today is all about proving triangle inequalities. Okay? Familiar na ba kayo dito? So, kung hindi pa, okay, let's have this one. Our objective muna is to prove inequalities in a triangle. Okay, for example, number one, we have triangle LUK. And then yung given natin, si segment LC ay congruent kay segment CU. And si segment CU ay congruent din kay segment UK. So we can say na si segment LC is also congruent to segment UK. Okay? Ang ipoprove natin na si segment UL daw ay greater than segment CK. Okay, let's have this one. Dito po yung statements, andito yung reason. Okay? Pagkalagay ng statements, kailangan may reasons. Ano po ba yung mga reasons natin? Ito yung mga evidences, theorems na nag-justify sa yung statements. Okay? For number one, segment LC is congruent to segment CU. Segment CU is congruent to segment UK, and that is our given. Next, yung measurement ni angle K is greater than the measurement of angle 1. And that is also our given. Okay? So, ito si angle K. And dito naman si angle 1. Okay? For number 3, side UL is greater than side CK. So, paano natin mapoprove yun? Since sinabi dito sa second statement na ang angle K daw ay greater than kay angle 1. Ano po ba ang opposite sides ni angle K? Si side UL. Ano naman ang opposite side ni angle 1? Side CK. At dahil greater than si angle K comparing kay angle 1, pwede din nating sabihin na ang opposite side ni angle K is longer or greater than the opposite side of angle Y, which is yung CK. So, ano ang reason natin dito? If one angle is larger than the angle, then the side opposite the larger angle is the angle side. Ito ang tinatawag natin angle side inequality theorem. Okay? Dahil mas malaki to si angle K comparing kay angle 1, pwede rin nating sabihin ng opposite side ni angle K is longer comparing kay angle 1. Okay? Okay, that is for example number 1. Okay, let's have this example number 2. Yung given natin, si segment YR is congruent to segment LI. Then, si segment YI is greater than segment RL. And then, yung prove natin, si segment CI is greater than segment CR. Okay? Let's have this one. For our statements, pwede natin ilagay na si segment YR is congruent to segment LI. Then, yung segment IY is greater than segment RL. And the reason for that is given natin siya. Okay? For number 2, since nabanggit dito sa statements number 1 natin na si segment IY daw is greater than the segment RL, pwede rin nating sabihin ng opposite angle ni segment YI, which is si angle R, is larger or greater than the opposite angle of segment LR, which is si angle I. Hindi po ba? So, we can say that the measurement of angle R is greater than the measurement of angle I. So, ano ang reason natin dyan? If one side is longer than the other side, then the angle opposite the longer side is larger angle. Ito po yung side angle inequality theorem. Okay, again, binanggit sa statements number 1 na si YI is greater than segment RL. And ang opposite angle ni segment YI ay si angle R. So masasabi natin na si angle R is greater than or larger than comparing sa opposite angle ni segment RL. Sino po ba yon? Si angle I. Okay, since nakuha na natin na ang measurement ni angle R is greater than the measurement of angle I, pwede na nating sabihin na si segment CI is greater than segment CR. So, paano ba yung nakuha? Si angle I, anong opposite side niya? Si side CR. While si angle R, ang opposite niya ay si side CI. So, pwede rin nating sabihin na op, ang opposite side ni angle R is longer or greater than the opposite side of angle I. So, ano ang reason dyan? If one angle is larger than the other angle, then the side opposite the larger angle is the longer side. That is angle side inequality theorem. Okay, this is angle I. Ang opposite side niya ay si side CR. Next, yung angle R, ang opposite side niya ay si CI. Since nabanggit sa statement number 2 na ang measurement ni angle R is greater than the measure of angle I, pwede rin nating sabihin na ang opposite side ni angle R is greater than or longer than the opposite side of angle I, which is si side CR. Okay? Next. Okay, for our example number 3, yung given daw natin dito ay si segment AB is congruent to segment CD. Then, yung segment BC is less than segment AD. Yung ipoprove natin, yung measurement daw ni angle 1 is less than the measurement angle of number 4. Okay, yung statements, yung mga statements natin. And then, kailangan na lang ng reason. Okay? For number 1, sabi dito, the segment AB is congruent to segment CD. Okay? Ang reason natin dyan ay, it's given. Okay? Given na siya. Okay, next. Segment AC is congruent to segment AC. And that is reflexive property. Number 3, segment BC is less than segment AD. And that is our given. Since nabanggit na sa statements number 3 na si segment BC is less than segment AD, ano po ba ang opposite angle ni BC, segment BC? Si angle 1, right? Ang opposite angle ni segment AD ay si angle 4. Since nabanggit here na si segment BC is less than segment AD, we can also say that the measurement of its opposite angle, which is the angle 1, is less than the measurement angle, opposite angle of segment AD, which is the angle 4. So, ang reason natin dyan ay converse of the Hinge theorem or yung SSS inequality theorem dahil ito ay side, side, side. Right? Side, side, side. And then yung hinahanap ay yung angle. Kaya siya converse of the Hinge theorem. Okay? Clear? Okay. Okay, for example number 4, we have given that segment OE is the median of triangle LOV. And yung measurement ni angle A is greater than the measurement of angle B. And ang kailangan natin i-prove na yung measurement ni angle L is greater than the measurement of angle V. So we have these statements. So pause this video and try to fill out this reason. And then check natin if magtutugma ba tayo ng mga sagot. Okay? For statements number 1, segment OE is a median of triangle LOV. And that is given. Since meron tayong median, automatic merong midpoint. E is the midpoint of segment LV by definition of median. Since si E, hinahati niya into two congruent segments, si segment LV, pwede natin siya ilagay sa pangatlong statements natin na si segment LE is congruent to segment EV by definition of midpoint. Okay? After that, pansinin mo, andito si OE, kailangan natin hanapin lahat ng pwede natin gamitin dito. So, pwede kong gamitin si segment OE is congruent to segment OE by reflexive property. Okay? And then next, yung measurement daw ni angle A is greater than the measurement of angle B. And that is also given. Okay? Since nabanggit dito sa statement number 5 na yung measurement daw ni angle A is greater than the measurement of angle B, we can also say that the opposite side of angle A, which is the segment OV, is greater than or longer than the opposite side of angle B, which is the segment OL. Okay, by hinge theorem or SAS. Ito ay side angle side. Okay? Then ano po ang opposite side ni angle A? Si segment OV. And then ano po yung opposite side ni angle B? Si segment OL. Since si angle A is greater than the measurement of angle B, we can also say that segment OV is longer than segment OL by hinge theorem or SAS inequality theorem. And then next, mapuprove na natin yung measurement ni angle L is greater than angle V. Anong reason dyan? If one side is longer than the other side, then the angle opposite the longer side is larger angle. Di po ba? Since nasabi na natin dito sa statements number 6 na si segment or si side OV is greater than or longer than side OL, masasabi natin yung opposite angle ni side OV is larger comparing sa opposite angle ni OL, which is si angle V. Okay? And yung reason dyan ay yung side angle inequality theorem. Sinasabi na if one side is longer than the other side, then the angle opposite the longer side is the larger angle. Okay? Tugma ba tayo? Okay. Next. Okay, next. Example number 5. Okay, ang given natin, sabi dito, si segment LO is congruent to segment LE. Then, si segment VE is greater than the segment VO. Ang kailangan natin i-prove ay yung measurement daw ni angle 1, ito, is less than the measurement of angle 3. Okay, statements natin. For number 1, si segment LO is congruent to segment LE. That is given. Okay. Next, si angle LOE is congruent to angle LEO by isosceles triangle theorem, di ba? Sabi doon, if two sides of a triangle are congruent, then the angles opposite to the congruent sides are also congruent. Okay? Next, for number 3, sabi dito yung measurement daw ni angle LOE is equal to the measurement of angle 1 plus measurement of angle 2. Dahil ito si angle LOE, nahati siya into two angles, si angle 1 and 2. So, pwede rin natin sabihin na ang measurement ni angle 1 plus the measurement of angle 2 is equal to the measurement of angle LOE. Same kay angle LEO. Nahati rin siya into two angles, si angle 3 and 4. So, ang angle LEO is equal to the sum of angle 3 ay to the measurement of angle 3 and angle 4. Okay, and that is angle addition postulate or AAP. Okay, so next for number 4, pwede natin sabihin na yung measurement ni angle 1 plus the measurement ni angle 2 ay equal sa measurement angle 3 plus the measurement of angle 4 by transitive property. Okay, clear? Then here sa example number 5, si segment VE is greater than segment VO. And that is our given. Okay? Since sinabi dito na si segment VE is greater than segment VO, masasabi na natin na yung measurement ni angle 2 is greater than the measurement of angle 4. Ano po ba ang opposite angle ni VE? Si angle 2. And then yung opposite angle ni segment VO, si angle 4. Since segment V is greater than segment VO, we can also say that the measurement of angle 2 is greater than the measurement of angle 4. And our reason for that is, one side is longer than the other side, then the angle opposite the longer side is the larger angle, or yung side angle inequality theorem. Okay? Since nakuha na natin sa number 6, pwede na nating sabihin na yung measurement ni angle 1 is less than the measurement of angle 3. Our reason for that is transitive property. Since nasabi na dito na yung measurement ni angle 2 is greater than the measurement of angle 4, hindi na natin pwedeng sabihin na yung measurement ni angle 1 is greater than the measurement of angle 3 dahil hindi na sila magiging equal if parehas itong greater than. So, pwede nating sabihin na yung measurement ni angle 1 is less than the measurement of angle 3. Okay, clear? Okay. Okay, so before I end this video, ipapakita ko lang sa inyo yung assignment nyo. Ilalagay ito sa 1/2 crosswise and then isasubmit face-to-face. Okay, lagyan ng pangalan at section. This is our assignment for today. Submission ay face-to-face. Bukas. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.